is too big for him. Tall decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swing, stream, and the others are nothing. Nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Is too big for him. Tall decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swing, stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Is too big for him. Tall decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swing, stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Is too big for him. Tall decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swing, stream, and the others are
Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats.
Nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler.
Ooh. What is up, guys? We are live, and welcome everybody to the stream. Hello there, Solace, Cottage Chad, Magic Pipe, Bully McGuire. Also have on here Person 44 and everybody else. Hope you all have been having a good week so far. I'm feeling pretty decent. I'm on my 4th day of zero food, and Bully McGuire, 53 months in the first sub of the stream. Thank you, friend. Thank you very much. In a row. Never missed a sub. My dude. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you for the support. Here, let me get some caffeine in the system. Cheers, buddy. Am I doing a detox? Well, I mean, something like that. I'm doing somewhere around 7 days of 0 calories, meaning no food, nothing, just water. Although I've added coffee to it. So I'm having 1 cup of coffee a day. And yeah, I mean, I feel as you would expect me to feel, tired. I'm down a couple of pounds, obviously, because of that. But I feel alert. So that's the most important part. Ashes of Creation. We've got a little bit of a... I don't know if I would say drama is the right word. I was just too lazy to think of a different vocabulary word. But I want to talk about some of the banning stuff that's been happening. Somebody reached out to me about all the ban stuff that happened, and I'm curious how to approach this. But yeah, I have a long Discord message from a guy called Keludar, and he got banned on Ashes. Unjustly so. And we're going to talk about Intrepid, how they deal with bans, what they did, why it's wrong, stuff like that. Was it sunny? No, not sunny. But first, we are going to have coffee. The most important thing to do. You need to caffeinate properly first. Did you see the massive botting mafia in AoC? I did not. No. Didn't see that. I was not aware that was a thing. But interesting. Okay. Man, I want to play games today. We're going to cover this, and then I think we're going to try Project Zomboid. I asked people on Twitter what they thought of the game, and everybody told me that I'm not built for it, that it's a game that I would die in the first 30 minutes because it's just not my kind of game. And I'm like, I took that as a personal challenge. The Zomboid game looks super sick. It looks really cool. Well, we're going to give it a shot today, I think. Tams, I think you're very confused. You're thinking of the World of Warcraft Mafia, not Ashes of Creation. No one's making millions botting in Ashes. Have you seen clips or shorts of Zomboid? Pretty much nothing. Test. Yo, what's up, Ray? Welcome to the stream. I'm going to love Zomboid, I think. Is the Rogue already in the PTR? No. No. I believe the Rogue should be on PTR around the 4th of February, if I'm not mistaken. So, I think the nice leaks are probably just data mining, if I had to guess what happened. February 4th for PTR Rogue? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, dude. I'm going to dive in, play, and we can make a video on it afterwards. What about Druid? There is no Druid. There's Summoner, and that one's way off. Many months until we see a Summoner. Did you see the skills? Not fully, no. I need to see them properly. I have not. Good to have you back in-game, man, when Rogue drops. Yeah, we're going to be playing Ashes once the Rogue is back. Most likely. Nova, still our ally. I got to figure out what server I want to go to as well. So, Nova Ordem is in what server? I was also considering maybe going to the pirate server, just messing around there a bit. Although I don't know. I don't know how welcome I would be if I would just get camped nonstop. Vira. Interesting. Who's on Vira? Yeah, I have to really figure out what server I think is best to play on. It isn't an acrobatic blade dancer like you feared, from what I gathered. Thank God, dude. I hope not. Man, this coffee. It's what I need. Isn't that crazy? 4 days, no food. And I'm still kicking. I'm still alive. Man, I lost a lot of body fat. I'm getting a lot leaner. These 4 days have been good to me. Dopamine, Polar, envious majority of streamers. Majority of streamers as well? Oh, really? So is Rorion on there? Is Nice on there? Everyone there? Summit is on Vira. Pirate Software is on Lineth. Oh, Summit's on Vira as well. Yo, cool, cool. Set 2, hello. How are you? Yes, to say 4 days. Yes, sir. We're 4 days into our water fast. Yeah, they'll probably play Vira. It sounds really fun. But yeah, I don't want to play until the rogue is out. I'll wait for that. Why so long? Coffee fast? Why so long? Because it's healthy. Because it's what I do. I do it once a year. When's the last time I did a water fast, chat? It's been a while, hasn't it? Might have been even more than a year. The last time I did it. I'm trying to remember, but I'm pretty sure I haven't done one in a long time. Didn't you only do 3 days? Sometimes I do anywhere from 3 to 7. 3 is the minimum I ever do. I never do less than 3. This time, I'm feeling 7. I'm feeling strong. It's day 4. Only thing is, somebody invited me to a barbecue on Saturday or Sunday, they said. So I'm wondering whether to break it on Friday or not. If I break it Friday, that would be 7 days. Oh, no, I'm drinking water. It's not wrong. I mean, you can probably go a bit more than 3, but I mean, you can go along if the food you eat is full of liquids. Like if you eat a lot of fruits, you don't have to drink water ever. No, what's happening here is, Cottage, I'm doing a water fast. Means I eat nothing but water, right? It means I eat no food at all, and I drink water. You're just not human. But what do you mean? I mean, you see me drinking something now, right? Yeah. The longest I've ever done is 7. I don't know if I want to break that. Has ketosis kicked in? Bro, ketosis kicks in after a couple of hours of fasting. Almost 4 days of fasting. Of course it's kicked in. A long time ago. It kicks in day 1. Salt water? You can do salt water. Contestants on Survivor pretty much survived on water for 28 days. A lot of people have done 1 month fasts. A lot of them. So, yeah. 7 days is nothing, chat. Man, I already noticed so much body fat dropping off my body. Like my waist is so much more defined. But some of that could just be less water weight as well. Still, I'm down. I think I'm currently down like 5 pounds. Which is not much, honestly. That just means I wasn't really holding on to a lot of water. Usually it's more. You can do salt water. You can add a little bit of salt if you have problems with like sodium deficiency and if electrolytes are an issue. You're 30 hours into your one. Yo, Jonathan, my man. Wait, I didn't know you were accompanying us. Did you join us or what happened? Or were you going to do it anyway and we just coincided together? You did 3 days. Your head hurts? Yeah, I joined. So it's super, super, super common to have a bit of a headache after like day 1 during day 2. Sometimes it carries over into day 3, but usually day 3 and day 4, like you feel super clear-headed. In my case, now that I've tried coffee, it seems to just be the caffeine withdrawal. Like having no coffee, it just gives me the headache. Be careful doing fasts. They're super healthy. They're super healthy. If you die from a fast, you are probably going to die anyway. Like, I mean, if you are very sick and have a lot of medical conditions, you shouldn't do a fast for the same reason you probably shouldn't go for a 100-meter sprint, right? You don't want to like tax your body really hard if you're super sick. I mean, that's just obvious though. Because a water fast is somewhat taxing on the body. Also in carnivore. Oh, I've done carnivore many times. I've done carnivore for over a month straight, giga strict. I've done carnivore with a bit of fruits for like 6 months. I've tried everything carnivore. Used to do keto OMAD, now I'm carnivore OMAD. Here's my thoughts on it, Amplifier. My thoughts are as follows. I think carnivore diet is healthier than the average diet for sure. I think it's probably pretty healthy if you're eating good quality beef, like if you're getting it from a good source. But I would say if you're physically active on the carnivore diet, adding a bowl of fruits post-workout every day is probably better for you. That's my thoughts, man. And I think of this from an evolutionary point of view as well. Humans have always eaten fruits. There's been a coevolution of animals and fruits and trees evolving together. We're super well designed to eat fruits. Now, keto is great. And you have to be careful. Like, if you're doing it for reasons of like weight loss and sugar triggers you to eat more, maybe fruits are not the best idea. But I've done pure carnivore and I've done carnivore fruits. I feel really, really good with carnivore and fruits. I feel actually better than a pure carnivore. I also feel really good on keto though. But if I'm extremely physically active, like when I was competing in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, keto by itself, I didn't recover great. Adding berries to the mix made me recover better. You can't do fasting or OMAD when sugar or carbs are involved. That's fair. In that case, you have a problem with carbs. And there are people like you where they eat a bit of carbs and they start getting hunger pangs. They need more. If that's your case, yeah, man, go with carnivore. Try it out. You feel best on keto. Even then, when it comes to carnivore, I would probably consider adding something like blueberries, raspberries, blackberries to it. Those are very low on carbs. They really won't spike your insulin levels much, but they give you that little extra boost. And I mean, those are keto friendly, right? Like on my keto diets, I used to eat a bit of blackberries or whatever. As long as you don't have like a massive bowl, like if you have like a nice little size, you're good to go. But no, nothing wrong with it. Go full carnivore. Have fun with it. The only people I've heard having real issues with carnivore, like not like day one issues, that's normal, but like real issues, are people who've been on carnivore for like 2-3 years. Some people say they have some issues with cramping at that point and just electrolyte issues. And those can usually be solved with fruits. Fiber from pills. I never do fiber on carnivore. I have no problem going zero fiber. Can you snack on carrots and broccoli on a diet like that if you started getting cravings? Well, I mean, that's a weird question because like, if your diet allows for it, yet like a diet like carnivore means you eat no vegetables. And you're asking me, on a no vegetable diet, can I snack on vegetables when I have cravings? I mean, it doesn't make sense, right? Then you're not on a no vegetable diet. Whereas if you ask like on a keto diet, yeah, you could probably fit in carrots in a keto diet. Broccolis definitely, because those are both pretty low in carbs in the right amounts. Carrots have more carbs than broccolis, but still, besides the point. So it depends what diet we're talking about. All right, is coffee done? We're almost done. Who craves greens? Listen, Amplifier. You'd be surprised. When you do carnivore for a long time, going back to something that's greens actually tastes really good. I would get like cravings to eat chips and sweets, and I found that snacking on carrots helped with carb cravings. Yeah, carrots are a really nice snack. They're pretty good for you. If you look at like the vertical diet, for example, the horizontal axis of the vertical diet has 1 carrot per day as a part of it. So I figure, what is his name? Steve Efferding? I forget the guy's name. I figure he knows what he's talking about. I've never done the research myself, but I trust the guy. He's a pretty smart guy. And pretty much all the strongmen in the world use his diet for bulking. And his diet basically has a carrot a day as a principal, like, core part of it. So in my mind, 1 carrot a day is probably a good thing. Think you'll finish Outer Wilds DLC at some point? I don't know. Is a gallon of water a day enough during the fast? I would say drink as much water as your body wants. I wouldn't drink more, and I wouldn't drink less. Just drink for thirst. How long are we going for? I don't know yet. I mean, you're going to go less than me. In my opinion, Jonathan, if it's your first time doing a water fast, I think the real sweet spot is 4 days. And I'll tell you why. I have found that after 4 days, reintroducing food is pretty damn easy. Worst case scenario, you get some diarrhea, and that lasts for like an hour, and that's it. And then your body starts digesting properly again. Because the longer you wait, the harder it is to kickstart your digestion, right? If you go 7, 8, 9 days, and you really introduce food too fast, you can have some like stomach issues and like nothing serious, but it's not fun. So in your case, you're starting day 2 barely. I'm in the middle of day 4.
What comes first, custom sub badges or AoC release? Grip shiny grippium.
That's a great question. And thank you for the 40... Dude, also on a streak. Thank you for 47 months, man. Thank you very much. I don't know what's going to come first, dude. I don't know. Yeah, you should do 4 days. How are you liking it so far, by the way? It's not as hard as people say, right? The hardest day, in my opinion, is day 2. So you're probably on the hardest day right now. So what happens is usually day 1 is not that bad because you had already eaten the previous day, so you're still not that hungry. Then day 2 comes around, it's like your body's like, holy crap, I've had no food. What the hell? And then day 3 is like, well, I guess we're not eating. Funny enough, day 4 and 5 are super chill. Like right now I'm on day 4. It is so easy. 3 plus is easy besides weird poops. You know it's weird? I don't poop when I do water fast at all. I don't go to the bathroom. I do on day 1. Day 2, almost never. Sometimes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no, never, ever. I never go to the bathroom during a water fast, pretty much. Is chewing gum okay during a water fast? I wouldn't do it. I don't like the idea of signaling that I'm eating something, getting your stomach acids riled up, and then not giving anything to your stomach. I feel like it could mess with you a bit. I feel like it would be a negative, but I'm just making this up. Can you still go to the gym? You can, Jonathan, although here's my recommendation. So what do? My usual gym routine is the following. I do 2 hours a day, 6 days a week. I go very intense in the gym. Right now on my water fast, I've almost always skipped gym. Actually, pretty much always I've never gone to the gym on a water fast. This time I'm trying something new. I'm going to the gym and doing like 15 to 20 minutes of very mild workout. And what do I mean by that? I don't push myself because you'll get dizzy, you'll feel weak. Your weights are going to go down. So what did I do yesterday? I went to the gym. I did 3 sets of a machine for chest press, and I did 2 sets of overhead press, not counting warm-ups. And that's it, I left. It was like a 15-minute workout. Just enough to send a stimulus to your muscles that says, hey, I know I'm low calorie, but I still need you guys, right? Just to send a little bit of signaling to your muscles that they're supposed to stay strong. First of all, in 4 days, the amount of muscle you lose from not eating is minuscule. You literally recover all of it within like 2 to 3 days. All the muscle mass you lose is just water inside the muscle. Once you get back to eating normally, you'll recover all of it like this. That doesn't mean, though, that doing a little bit in the gym is not a good idea. Because in general, you'll probably rebound faster, and it's nice signaling, especially if you're going to do it like me for 7 days. Only water, or you also bubble water? Bubble water would be fine. I don't like the idea of flavored water, but you can have it probably. Like, as long as it's like... So I feel like it's a slippery slope. First you go flavored water, then 0-calorie soda, then... All right, so let me explain. I don't do a water fast just for like, I'm going to challenge myself or just for weight loss. I firmly believe, and there's a lot of evidence that supports it, that water fasting is extremely healthy for the body, and it's something you should do occasionally. I do it once a year. if I had to guess what the optimal would be, I'd say maybe like 4 times a year would be probably around optimal. I just don't have the patience for it. I don't want to do it. And I still think once a year is very good. And it's healthy because it forces your body to do certain things during that period of zero food. Certain things happen in your body, certain changes, hormonal changes, changes literally at a very deep level of your immune system. Autophagy goes through the roof. A lot of good stuff. You lose body fat, which is also nice. And some people do once a month. Yeah, I think that's a little bit overdoing it. But because of that, when I think to myself, I don't really want to modify it too much. I know it works. If I start adding flavored water plus this plus that, I don't know. I don't know what the sides are, but in general, it should be fine. Would you consider stuff like milk and juice fruits cheating? Absolutely, because you're eating calories. The process your body goes through when it gets 0 calories is very different to what it goes through when you're eating low calories. Let's say you're having milk and fruit juices and you get 500 calories a day. You're still eating. Your body is not getting the signaling of like we're at 0 food. It's just getting the signaling of we're not eating much food. You're still getting energy sources in your stomach that are being converted into muscle glycogen that are being converted into, your body's metabolism is still running on food, just low amounts. That's very different to running to 0 food. You want to do it, but I've been consistent with the gym and don't think I'll be able to work out. Well, yeah, you probably won't be able to work out. This is true. It's not great for working out at all. But the way I see it, you lose like 7 days in the gym. I usually do a water fast when I'm injured, for example, because I don't like skipping gym. So I'm like, oh, I got an injury? Okay. Because I can't really work out well, might as well water fast. But yeah, milk and fruit juices, it's not a water fast anymore. It's something very different. It's like a juice cleanse. I really don't even believe in juice cleanses. I don't know what the point of them are. First meal back is supposed to be like chicken broth, right? Depends how long you go for. Me personally, if I do 3 to 4 days, I'm very, very lenient. I eat whatever I want. If I do like 6, 7 days, I tend to be more careful with what I eat. But if you want to be safe, yeah, first meal ideally would be something like a broth, yeah? Something very, very easy. I would say so people have different opinions on this. Some people will break the fast like with 1 slice of watermelon. Other people will break it with like a broth. I'd say probably, I mean, for me, I know what I'm breaking my fast with. I'm going to go with a beef broth. I'm going to boil some oxtail with like a little bit of like inside the boiling, I'm going to put some like onion, a little bit of carrot maybe just to thicken up the broth. And when you do that, you boil it for a few hours, it pulls out all of the good stuff out of it. Pulls out all the fat, all the cartilage, and then it becomes this really thick broth, and that's what I eat. And that's just mostly fat, right? It's just like water with a lot of like fat and nutrients. But in my mind, it should be low fiber and probably low protein. Probably. I think that would be ideal to break the fast with. But that's just my guess. Don't think about it, the voices. That sounds good. Why the low protein? So, I don't have a good reason. The way I see it in my head, I imagine myself eating a massive steak, and it's sitting a bit heavy in my stomach. If I eat a massive steak, like if I ate steak, I'd probably eat a very small amount of it, just a little bit, right? On the other hand, I imagine myself eating just pure fat, like eating just pure bacon fat, and I think that would be consumed just fine. Because fat doesn't really take a long time to break down at all in your stomach, but beef protein, large amounts, can sit for a while. So, yeah, in my head, you just want something that gets through your system fast. Chicken, I think rice probably would be fine. I think rice would be very easy, actually, yeah. I would go, not brown rice, though, like white rice. Sure. That could be another one, probably. You could have like some chicken or beef stock broth and just put a little bit of rice inside it as well. That could work well, sure. You can't see a water fast being healthy. It seems dangerous. Why? Why would it be dangerous? You realize the human body is literally designed not to eat, right? Do you think humans and all animals evolved over a period of time where we had 5 meals a day? Not at all. Now, herbivores, you can argue, but even they go through winter when they go days without eating. Makes sense. I'll probably start with a beef broth and some white rice. Yeah. I would keep the white rice to a minimum. Small amount, maybe like a fistful. And, oh, by the way, this is going to be fun, but if you guys have never done a water fast, your first meal after 4 to 5 days of not eating anything, or even 3 days, it's like the most delicious thing you've ever tasted. It's so cool. You guys don't understand how good food tastes when you've not eaten for a couple of days. Food tastes amazing. It's so different. Most herbivores spend the majority of their waking hours eating. Yeah. You can't cook bacon in my house because my roommate is Muslim, but he's gay, so I don't understand what his issue is. I think it's silly that you can't cook it. Unless you share the same cooking utensils, right? Then I would give him a bit of a pass. But not be able to cook it is kind of silly. Do you eat until full or set them on? Oh, my first meal back, again, depends how long you go, right? I would say if you want to be careful, like usually for 3 or 4 days, I'm not careful, but if you want to be careful, I'd have a very small meal, right? So if you want to be super careful, here's how I would do it. I'd have a very small meal, a little bit of broth, a little bit of rice. Then like 2 hours later, do it again. And then like 2 hours later, you should be home free to eat whatever you want. Reason being, like, the reason you do it is not like you're just trying to kickstart your body to digest again, right? Because your body kind of shuts down digestion after a certain amount of time. So stuffing all this food into a stomach where acid levels might be low, certain hormonal levels might be low, everything's empty. You're putting a lot of stress for the body, and the body's not really ready for it. Whereas if you just give it a little bit, and then a little bit, everything starts running properly again. And then you just, you can go all in after that. So maybe if you want to be safe, small meal, wait 2 hours, small meal, wait a bit, and then you're good to go. You're a meal yourself, I'll take it. No, guys, a water fast means drinking water, but no food. How does the bathroom situation work? Isn't it hell without water? Guys, I drink a lot of water. I'm eating nothing, okay? I'm only drinking water. What server am I playing on? Brazil, yes. Well, I'm not playing TFT right now. I'm going to be doing a bit of other stuff. It's not no water. It's no food, only water. That makes way more sense. Yep. Water fast equals food only, not water. 2 hours in, Zomboid. AoC is done. I haven't even started, Tams. Nope. Check my redeem, bro. It's the challenge. You have to survive 2 hours. Bro, I could survive 2 hours in any day of the week. You ever play Civilization? I tried. I was too lazy to learn it. It's a cool game, though. Why not fasting like Muslims? Because it's very different. So if you talk about Muslim fasts, you're only fasting during the day and you're eating at night. That's pretty much intermittent fasting, right? And I do that all the time. So, yeah. It's done for different reasons. If you fast the way Muslims fast, you're basically just fasting, intermittent fasting, like 16-8 maybe. So yeah, it's healthy, but it's very different. This is 24/7 fasting, like eating nothing for days on end. All right, guys, you guys ready for some drama? Shall we start? Some Ashes drama. How my roommate does it. No food and water. Yeah, but he eats at night. So Like, he just does that during the day. Night comes and you eat and drink, right? Thanks for the follow there. Keludar. What's up, dude? That's him, actually, the drama guy. Keludar is the drama guy. He just popped in. I can't go an hour without drinking. Sure you can. You go 8 hours during the night without drinking. You'll be fine. Okay. Let me see what the best way to present this is, chat. How do I present this? You'll have to give me a second. I'm going to have to... This way to do this. Let me think. The Mount Baron scandal? Yeah. I think this can be pretty short if we cover this correctly. It doesn't really have to be a long, winded conversation, especially if we want to make a video out of it. I think the important thing is to get all the facts out really fast, talk about the problem, get to the core issue of the problem, discuss that, focus on that, and then move on. There's AoC drama, a little bit. I don't know if I would call it drama. There's AoC talking points, but I went with drama. Why not? I'm just trying to see how to do this properly. I should just take screenshots of everything and then present it. All right, give me a sec. Okay. All right, I know what I'm going to do. We're going to make screenshots of basically everything in the conversation. All right, here we go. Screenshot time. All right, let's make a new folder on the desktop. New folder. Desktop ashes. All right, save one. All right, we're starting. Two. Three. Skipping over all the clips from YouTube. Four. Mm-hmm. Five. Should have done this off stream. Six. All right. I think I have everything, chat. All right, let me see if I can present this well now that I have it. Need an AoC drama summary video later. Let me see if this works, if this looks good. I think we're good to go, though. I just want it to flow properly. All right. Ashes. What do I open this with? Open with, all right. Perfect. Excellent. All right, this works really well. Awesome. All right, I'm good to go. What are we looking at? You'll see in a sec. I'm just getting all the screenshots ready to present the topic properly. And the guy I talked to on Discord, he's here in chat, so if I make any stupid mistake, he will let me know immediately. Wait, where's my... Damn it. So, yeah, there he is. You guys ready? You guys ready for some AoC stuff? There's like a team meeting. I wouldn't say team meeting, but... Okay. Here we go. Whew, man, being on a water fast, my brain is a bit slower right now. But that's okay. We'll make do. Let's go. Let's go. So, wait, let me see. Where am I going to put chat? I'm going to put you guys right here. Sweet. I have to phrase this for YouTube as well. How do I... Can we put a black background on chat? It's hard to read. Well, I'm going to be doing a different screen here, Tams. I'll be doing... let me show you. I will be doing this right here. So I don't know where I would put chat. You want me to put chat or not? That's the screen I'm going to use, I think. The React screen. But yeah. Okay. Is this fine? Is this too small, chat? Do we need it to be bigger? Let's see here. Too small? All right, I'll just manually zoom in. It's fine. That'll work. All right, sweet. All right, I think we're good to go. Drama time. I mean, not really drama, but content time. So we need a YouTube intro to start things off. Let me just internalize all my thoughts real quick so I don't have to take multiple takes. Okay, you know what? If I try to like pre-plan all of this, it's not going to work. I'm just going to speak, guys. We're just going to go through it, and Tams, the almighty God editor, will figure out what to do with all my blabbering and put it all together. All right, that's a better approach. Oof, let's go. What is up, YouTube? Now, it's been a while since I did my last Ashes video, but this is a topic I really think I need to cover. And it has to do with Ashes and how they're going to be doing their community support in principle. I have been a huge fan of Ashes for a long time, and one of the things I really, really loved about what they promised to do was, first of all, have GMs on every server to deal with issues so people can report real time what is happening. And number two, they have promised to have strong tools to figure out exactly who is exploiting, who is cheating, who is real world trading, and keep that to a minimum. People know that real-world trading in MMOs, especially the economy ones, absolutely can ruin a game. And them promising to have good moderation tools to deal with this is a really big deal. Which is why I am pretty disappointed with how they dealt with the recent exploiting scandal that happened in Ashes. For those who are not aware, there was some exploits happening. People got banned. People got had their accounts deleted and whatnot. Which sounds like the right thing, but if we look a little bit deeper into it, especially the case I'm going to cover now, I think they need to entirely find a new way to approach this problem. So, that doesn't even sound right. I think they're going about things the wrong way. The example here we're going to talk about is there is a player called Keladar. He's on the server where Pirate Software plays, on Lineth, I believe. And to give you some context, he's like the main mount guy on the server. He's the guy who makes all the best mounts. He's the guy who people go to buy mounts. He's also the richest guy on the server, probably because of that, because mounts sell for a lot. And you can imagine, because of his position, he does a lot of trading. A lot of gold passes through him, obviously. Well, he had his character deleted. He fell into the moderation. Whoa, this guy's probably cheating. His account was deleted, and we're going to go through exactly what he told me. He's here on chat. This is all from our Discord conversation. He got his account undeleted eventually, but let's talk about specifics and why I think Intrepid is doing a really bad job at the moment to deal with cheaters. And it's something they need to fix internally, or I personally believe I might not even play the game if it's like that. I think it's that serious. I think when it comes to cheating, when it comes to real-world money trading, when it comes to getting accounts banned, if I feel like my account can get banned for no reason when I did nothing wrong, why would I ever invest my time in the game in the first place? I would never put in thousands of hours in a game if I could lose it all due to something I didn't do. I think that's horrible. And I think you're much better off letting guilty people get away with it in order to save innocent people. Like, it should always be innocent unless proven guilty. You should never do a wide sweep ban that catches innocent people. Well, we did that for the better of the game. I think that's a horrible approach. Anyway, let's go through the basics here. Let's go through the specifics. So I had a conversation with Killadar, and this is where it was at. Basically, this is the message he got from Intrepid. It says, "Greetings, Ashes of Creation tester. It has come to our attention that the Intrepid Studios account associated with this email address was used to exploit gameplay during the Ashes Alpha 2 testing phase. We regret to inform you that the character involved with this exploit has been deleted from your account. In order to play fair, Intrepid Studios must ensure that all testers are on equal footing. When a tester chooses unfair play, we must act in the best interest of the game. That has occurred in this situation. Intrepid has no tolerance policy for cheating, and as such, has resulted in the action taken on this account. This decision is final. This is a warning. If you participate in similar behavior in the future, it may impact your ability to participate in testing, and additional action may be taken against your account." I mean, overall, this is a very standard message you would get from a game where you get punished for cheating. The problem is, Killadar didn't cheat, and we'll get to that soon. Now, you might be saying, well, maybe he did. He didn't. Let's go through everything else. We have a lot more to cover here. So, as Killadar says, I believe these are messages he sent on Discord. And he wrote, "I have never done anything related to exploiting gold. I don't need to, I'm rich. I've easily spent over 1,000 gold since launch, probably way more. I was obviously upset as I didn't just lose my character, but possibly my reputation, as this appears if I'm cheating." So, let's move on. It turns out Steven responded pretty quickly on the Discord. And this is a bit of their conversation. "I need to say that although I support you banning accounts for exploiting, I have done nothing wrong. I have supported this project from the beginning and faithfully tested. This is feedback to say that getting an email with no exact explanation is infuriating. Of course it is. If I put in a lot of hours, I got banned, I got my account deleted for no reason. They don't tell me why. They're just like, well, get wrecked. This decision is final. I'd be upset as well. I am one of the largest mount sellers on the server. I did do pre-orders where I accepted money in advance so I could craft animals, but nothing I did was in bad faith. If anyone gave me money that was used to exploit, I have no ability to know." So Steven asked for the account name. He gives the name. He asks what he'll find in the trade logs once he looks, and he tells him you'll find a lot of trades for gold. He was prepping to build up funds so that he could have the money to pay the hunters to get the animals, to craft the mounts. And he says the only thing you could possibly find is he killed somebody, whatever. Moving along, this is an email he got after they checked the trade logs and whatnot. He also contacted Thor directly. He's in Thor's guild, Pirates, and he addressed it on stream on Friday. So this is the email he got. "Greetings, glorious adventurer. A character on the account Killadar received large amounts of gold from somebody who exploited a hidden cash system. Abusing exploits or benefiting from exploits is a violation of terms and conditions. As such, the participating character has been actioned. We're sorry, but Kickstarter pledges are not refundable." I don't know what that has to do with anything. "We consider this matter resolved. Adam." All right, first of all, that's bullshit. We're going to get to this later, but getting your account deleted because somebody who cheated bought something from you is ridiculous. We'll cover this in a bit, but it's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, you may have asked for a refund? Understandable. Because of what Steven said, I assumed that this email was a final decision and they had already digged into my trade logs. Then here are the clips at 3 a.m. morning with Thor's stream started. So Thor covered a lot of this because Thor likes Killadar, so that probably helped get this situation to a higher level of in Intrepid Studios. But Steven talks again. They're going to check with customer support. Killadar tells him, "Thor's been talking about it. I promise I don't want to cause any bad PR for the team. It was sharing what happened. If you require any information, I have it to provide." Anyway, Steven says, "Sorry for so many DMs. Forgot this thread was already here. I can imagine. I promise I haven't done anything with knowing it was bad money. Of your friends, I only see Steel Raven was actioned. So another person was actioned, Steel Raven. They work with Kelladar. They work on the mount crafting. They have like a little group of people who do it together. Are there any others that were actioned? He says only Steel Raven, and I had characters deleted. He says she didn't do anything wrong. He'd also asked that she be spared. He asked customer support to investigate deeper. I will have an update for you this afternoon Pacific time. So, more investigating. Here we go. He was told that Thor also contacted Steven about this in DMs. So, pressure from a really big streamer, the biggest streamer. And Steven says, I have asked CS to approve your appeal along with Steel Ravens. There were 6 trades that had fraudulent gold. Given your reputation, the nature of your trades in game, there is a higher opportunity for a false positive. So, they got their characters undeleted after further investigation, after Steven personally asked them to undelete him. So Thor and Chronos DM Steven on his behalf. They were, which is, much as I'm happy, I'm back. What it wasn't, if I wasn't the Mount Baron, wasn't an actual Pirates, and what if I just was a normal solo player? Exactly. He has contacts with community managers as well. He had to wait another 24 hours for them to restore the character fully. He missed 48 hours of when the journeyman mounts were being sold, so he lost a lot of opportunity to build gold. That kind of sucks as well. And yeah, he got unbanned. And to kick it all off, this is the last message he gets. Greetings, glorious adventurer. Thank you for reaching out regarding the recent action taken on your account. After reviewing your appeal, we have granted a one-time reversal of the action. Your character has been restored and should be immediately available from the character lobby. Please be aware that this action is a courtesy, and we strongly encourage you to exercise good judgment in your in-game interactions moving forward. Accepting large amounts of gold or other items from unknown players can sometimes result in unintended violations of our game policies. This is absolute bullshit. To protect yourself and your account, avoid accepting free gold or items from players you do not know or trust. He didn't do this. Be cautious of any interactions that seem unusual or too good to be true. He didn't do this. Report suspicious activity to our support team so we can investigate further. We value you as a part of our community and appreciate your understanding as we work to maintain a fair and enjoyable game environment for all players. If you have any additional questions or concerns, please let us know, as we are always happy to assist. All right, so basically, what Intrepid is saying here is, if people cheat on the game, we're going to ban you as well, as long as you interact with those people, even if you had no way to know they were a cheater. Oh, look, somebody duped some gold. You're selling a best-in-slot sword on the server. They come to you, hey, I want to buy that sword. Oh, it's not for sale. Well, I'll give you 10,000 gold. I don't know, how about 15? Fine, 15. They buy the sword from you. Not only do you lose the gold because it was stolen gold, you also lose your character. Like, what the hell is that? What are they thinking? First of all, they banned him. They deleted his account. They deleted his friend's account. Second of all, the only reason he probably got this appeal through was because Steven personally asked them to repeal the ban. And Thor was making a big deal about it on his stream. People in Intrepid were getting DMs from Thor himself. People were getting DMs. Imagine if you were just a nobody who, I don't know, found a really cool drop in the world, sold that drop for a lot of gold, and you got banned afterwards. Would you get unbanned? Probably not. Especially, like, right now there's not many players. Imagine if the game is really successful, has millions of players. Yeah, good luck, dude. Good luck getting unbanned if this is their policy. And what really bugs me is the wording as well. This action is a courtesy. Like, I'm sorry, I really like Intrepid. I've always talked well about the company, but this action is a courtesy? Get the hell out of here. You unfairly banned the guy, and you're going to come with, oh, we're so nice, we're actually going to give you a second chance. What do you mean second chance? I mean, it just rubs me the wrong way. If anything, they should have said, we apologize for the false ban. You were caught in a system we're still working on, and you were unfairly banned during this time. We're giving you your account back, blah, blah, blah. Not, we're giving you a courtesy unban. What do you mean courtesy unban? He did nothing wrong. So yeah. I don't know what directions customer support has when dealing with bans, but this is entirely the wrong direction. It is correct to ban anybody doing glitches or exploits that either generate money, dupe items. Anybody doing this should be banned, absolutely. But these items will always circulate in the economy. People who did nothing wrong will get these items. You can't ban them for that. Like, this is a no-brainer. You can't ban people for this. Imagine playing a game where you have to walk on eggshells and have to be the IRS to figure out where the funds are coming from. Oh, selling sword, 20K. Oh, I want to buy it. Wait, you want to buy it? I've never heard of you. Where do you live? Who do you work for? Where did you make the money? How long have you been playing? I want to see logs of you getting... Get out of here. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to play a game like that. Especially in a game that's supposed to be all about economy. Look, I get that dupes are really bad for these games and you can't afford to have dupes because they can ruin a server. I get that. You do have to heavily punish people who figure out how to do dupes. But you can't blame the players who are absolutely innocent and ban them as well. I mean, if this was the default, I'd probably not play the game at all. I wouldn't play. And the worst part is the more successful you become, the more likely you are to get banned. Because the more money you're making in merchanting, the more gold is going to go through your character. Yes, some lonely adventurer who might find one epic occasionally might get a ban under this kind of system. But imagine somebody like Kilidar, who's the biggest mount seller in the server, who has a guild that's all about making mounts. Well, obviously, he's going to have occasionally very rare, expensive mounts that are crafted. If somebody comes with a lot of gold to buy that mount, he's going to sell it because that's what the mount is worth. Oh, by the way, the gold you just got for the mount is exploited gold, you're banned. Horrible, horrible, horrible system. This needs an entire overhaul. But yeah. Really big problem. I mean, it's not the end of the world. All this really needs is new guidelines for the CS team on who to ban and who not to ban. But it can't work this way. This for me is a deal breaker, 100%. I would rather have a game full of botting with nobody getting banned than a game with no botting and tons of innocent people being banned. I'm just being honest. I can live in a game with botting. I'll find a way to have fun. I will not play a game where people are going to ban me for doing nothing wrong because, well, you're one of the unlucky 5% who got banned this week. And this last email here is the one that really irks me. Be aware this action is a courtesy. Bullshit, it's a courtesy. You did something wrong, you fixed it. You don't get to say, we fixed our mistake as a courtesy. No. Anyway, that's the topic here. This pisses me off. I hate to see it. I really hope that Intrepid is able to look at this example and say, hey, we messed up. We need to review how we deal with banning, especially during times of exploiting. This, avoid accepting free gold or items from players you do not know or trust. So what are you saying? Now we can't have systems where you can prepay for stuff? People who have very good reputations on the server in any game get free gold. It's not free. It's, hey, you want to buy a mount? These mounts are going to be ready next week. All right. Do you want to pre-buy the mount? Sure. Give me that money. Okay, they pay you the money. You use that money for the crafting cost of the mounts, and then you make profit the week after. That's a trust system. Be cautious of any interactions that seem unusual or too good to be true. Who defines what's too good to be true? If I'm a merchant, I'm selling stuff, and I see a really good deal, you telling me now I can't take the deal because it's too good? Who's to say what is good and what is not good? What, is Intrepid now the arbiter of too good to be true? Oh, he just sold this for 20% over market price. Is that too good? What, 30%, 15%? Bullshit guideline. Too good to be true. Report suspicious activity to our support team so we can investigate further. How the hell is somebody having a lot of money suspicious? What, now I should report everybody who has more money than me? One thing is to see somebody doing a known exploit. One thing is to see somebody walking with 5 million gold when everybody else has 200 gold. This is obvious, but yeah, this all stinks to me. Again, I do hope Intrepid does something about this. I do hope they look at their guidelines and fix this entire approach to banning people. But for me, the worst thing you can do as a company in an MMORPG is kill people's progression and ban them unfairly because you're too lazy to do the groundwork and figure out if they were guilty or not. The only people who should ever get banned in an MMORPG are people who are proven guilty. You can't ban people who you slightly suspect might be guilty of something. Because otherwise, if I as a player don't have trust in the system, and I feel like all my hard work might disappear tomorrow, even though I did nothing wrong, I would never put in the hard work in the first place. So, that's the video. Tell me what you think in comments. Tell me if I'm overreacting, but I think it's BS. And it's such a small deal right now compared to what it would be on launch. Right now, the game is in alpha. Progress will go away anyway. But imagine in launch, what if you have 2,000 hours in the game and they just randomly delete your account? It's like, what? You just got money from a gold buyer. Well, I guess you're part of the guilt as well. See you later, account. Yeah, it's BS. All right. I'll see you guys next time. I thought this videos were important to make, and hopefully we have more content coming out on Ashes once the Rogue class is out. But yeah. See you guys next time. All right, that's it, chat. That's pretty much it. Tams, do we have enough to work with for a video or not? Still no summoner? That's okay. Let me really quickly, Tams, send you all of these pictures. Makes it easier for you to actually make the video, I guess. All right. Also, let me see if I can get you the original picture from the beginning with Steven. Copy image. All right. All right. There it is. You got it? Think you used the word ban way too much. The guy wasn't banned. His account was fine. Just character loss. Well, I mean, yeah. Maybe you're probably right. I could have worded it better instead of ban. How's it going tonight, Grappler in chat? Pretty good, solid. Covered some Ashes drama. It was. I mean, I personally get really pissed off about stuff like this. It irks me to no end. Because I put myself in the same situation, I cannot believe that this kind of stuff can happen. Yeah. I'm not going to go much more into it, but when does Rogue come out? So PTR Rogue is February 4th. We get to test him on the PTR, and I'll let you guys know how fun the class is. Also, that's the fasting talking? I don't think so. I'd be just as upset normally. Are servers down now? I don't know. No idea. You're level 8 cleric. Nice. The drama meta is kind of tiring now. Every stream I click talks about something. I click one talking about the OnlyFans drama, shitting on Pirate, other one trash talking Trump. Freaking hell. It's fun though. Your chat, you want to talk about Trump? Is that the next step? We're done with OnlyFans. We're done with Pirate. We're done. Trump time, chat. Let's talk Trump. Is it a wig or is it real? All right, let's play some games. Please no. Guys, I have been told by multiple people, that I would not survive in Project Zomboid for more than half an hour. Is this true? Is it true? People have told me I have no chance if I play Project Zomboid. Definitely not funny. You should try it. It's fun. It's the game that hard? Perhaps, yes. So the game is hardcore. If you die, you lose your character. It's a zombie survival game. It's set to be the best game for like realistic zombie survival in the world. I'll give you 31 minutes. There's an easier zone to start in, but I don't know which. Chat, I think we're going to try it. Yo, dude, do you know if Rogue is still doing the release this month? Oh, it's not this month for sure. Most likely, if I had to guess, end of February. Hi, Grab. Hi, chat. Long time no see. Gilgamesh, how are you? Hello, friend. Wait, did it launch? Give me a sec. All right. Project Zomboid. Game is too realistic. Too realistic. All right. Let's we're loading it in now. Why does it minimize? Give me a sec. I need to change to windowed borderless. Okay. Why does it minimize when I click off the window? No, borderless window, apply. Keep these settings, yes. Accept. Okay, it's working. We're fine. It just flickers now. Game capture, Project Zomboid. Am I on build 42? No, I'm on build 41.78. Is that wrong? Is that wrong, Solly? Should I do a different build? Have fun, so I can put it in shorts. I plan to have fun. Build 42 is the newest one. You played New World recently? No. I have no intention. I think New World devs are trash at the game. They don't know what they're doing. The New World devs have absolutely no idea how to make a good game. Absolutely not. They added a lot. How do I update it? I have to tweak the world settings. Really? This game RNG can be unfair. Thank you for the sub there, Kalios. Sorry, not Kalios. No, that's a follow. Colorado, 14 months. Thanks, dude. Thank you for 14 months of support, and Kalios for the follow. All right, chat, should I go to the beta or not? I feel like we just play this, like, going completely blind. Oh wait, don't we need to do a tutorial or not? Has more crafting. Okay, give me a sec. Fine. We'll do that. We'll update the game. One sec. Let me update it. Properties. Updates. Betas build 42. Betas. Unstable backup first, 41. Yeah, I'm not seeing a 42 beta here. I'm seeing unstable. Is it the unstable backup first? Correct. But it's unstable, chat. Is the newest. Fine. Unstable. Shit. I might lose internet connection. I gotta be careful. Yo, chat, we back?